You could tell I'm a soldier. It's time to go to war. You could tell I'm a soldier. You could tell I'm a soldier. You could tell I'm a soldier. You could tell I'm a soldier.
Hey, what's up you guys? It's Sunny Orvi, and by the title of the video, I'm going to do another unsolved murder case on Mr. Kendrick Johnson. I know a little bit about this case. I know that it took place in Georgia, and this young man was found wrapped up in a gymnasium mat, and that his death was ruled as accidental. I do not know exactly how old he is. When I try to look it up, I just see the incident, not really knowing much about him per se. But you guys, this is like my third time recording this video, and yeah, so I already know that once the truth really comes out, and not just from me, like just in general, like just when the truth come out, a lot of people are going to be in a world of trouble. I am sorry that I'm blurry, but yeah, so let's say a little prayer before we get started. Oh, divine God, goddess, angels, and spirit guides, call upon you. Please allow for Mr. Johnson's family to heal as they go through this difficult time of losing a loved one. Please allow for the truth to come out regardless of what it is. Please allow for Mr. Johnson himself to really be at peace and show his family in many ways that he's fine and that he's always with them. But divine God and angels, please protect his family from any information that they find, and protect them just in general. But divine God, please protect myself and my family from any insight that I bring. Please allow for this insight to be accurate and give great justice to his family. But divine God and angels, I'm thankful. Amen. So want to be. Alright, so very soon this is going to be ruled as homicide, but the angels are saying they're taking it to the wrong police. They're taking it to the wrong party, like his family. They're taking it to the wrong party. Obviously, this death was not an accident, like that's common sense. But the angels are saying many people in that school, as in the principal, there's a female who I keep picking up on, an older female with glasses. She keeps her hair back in a bun. She knew what was taking place. A lot of people in the office knew what was going on. It was time. This was timed. I keep picking up premeditated murder. Someone had his eye on this little boy for a very long time. Very, very long time. I don't know if he was I know he played basketball, obviously by the picture that they have on the little wig thingy, but I don't know if he was going to get a scholarship soon, or if he was very that good enough to get a scholarship. But I keep picking up on scholarship, rather he had good grades as well. I'm not really sure, but I keep picking up on scholarship. Someone told him to go into the gym. The angels are saying he didn't lose any damn shoes. He didn't. Like, someone, once again, this was premeditated murder. I keep picking up on the name Jeffrey, an older white man named Jeffrey. But he wanted this kid to be gone. I keep hearing these niggers aren't good enough to be here. It's what I keep hearing, and I don't know if this voice that I'm hearing is saying for that school, or black people aren't good enough to be in a particular program. But I keep picking that up, okay? But a man with dark glasses on and a suit came into the building that day, and like I said, everyone knew of this. Everyone received money, like hush money. Everyone received hush money. The angels are saying, there's a possibility of him either getting picked on, or him like beating up, or like I keep picking up on like fighting between him and a white boy. That, or like argument that escalated prior, before this incident. And I keep picking up it's the grandson of this man with the dark glasses who came into the school and gave people hush money, is what the angels are saying. Because his energy is saying the grandson told me about it. The grandson told me about it. And he didn't like it. He didn't like it. There's a big possibility of this man being head of the school board, or knowing a lot of people in the school board, or knowing a lot of people who are lawyers, who are police officers, who are judges. He's very well known in society, but he's known as the man that you should not F with. That's what the angels are saying. He drives an old school he drives an old school Cadillac, or he likes Cadillacs, is what the angels are saying as well. They didn't want him there anymore, is what the angels are saying as well. Once again, this was planned. And it's like when he walked into the gym, he's telling me, like, the first thing that he looked at was the basketball goal for some reason. But he walked in and the door slammed behind him, and he was like, the fuck? And then when he turned around, it's like people surrounded him. People that he didn't really know. The grandson was not there. He was in class. He was in science class, is what the angels are saying. But they beat him. The angels, they keep telling me 3 people: the granddad and two other rascals, is what the angels were saying. But they're dark. They have dark hair. The 2 on the side had dark hair, and the one in the middle was the granddad. I keep picking up on the name Jeffrey. They beat him. I keep picking up like this stomping his face, and it's what the angels were saying. And they're like, okay, what can we do with his body now? They were very limited on where to put his body, but it's like they didn't want to leave it laying there, because it's like, damn, you know, it's going to be like, not necessarily obvious, but it's going to get recognized quicker. And they were like, okay, like let's put his body up somewhere. And that's when they got the idea of rolling his body. But I keep picking up on like cuts, being cut. I keep picking up on like an X over his body, that's popping out really strong. And like I don't know if they took out his eyes, but I keep picking up on like just like an organ, and they're just like looking at it, and they're putting it in a Ziploc bag. That's what the angels keep talking about, and using it for examination. If you guys know of like, if I say things that has already happened, if I know, I will say that I know, but I'm not really sure if something has been said about like him having cuts on his body, and it's like organs. There's a big chance that the family is from Tennessee, like the Jeffrey man, or like the family has ties in Tennessee. Like, keep picking up on Tennessee in regards to either where they sent the organs to, or where this Jeffrey granddad man is from, or whatever the case may be. I keep picking up on that. But yeah, so they rolled with the body up in the mat. They assumed that no one was really going to mess with the mats until like maybe a week later or so. Like, they didn't really think that his body would be found soon. But I keep picking up like it rolled, like the mats just rolled down because I keep seeing like his body rolling in the mat, and it's just like people are like, oh my god, and it's just like just craziness. I don't know, I keep picking up on like the number 5, so I don't know if 5 people found his body or if it was 5th period or 12:35, 2:05. I'm not sure, but I keep picking up on the number 5 and like a clock, a watch that has like 5 on it. But like I said, the school, many people in that school knew what was happening. This grandfather is very close to just either the school board, the principal, like he has ties to like the government, like, but this man is like, you know not to mess with this man, this Jeffries type man, rather this is his first, middle, or last name. He's a tall man, he's white, he has a slight tan to him, his hair is dark, is salt and pepper, but it's mainly brown, and he keeps his hair back. He keeps it back, well, it's like cut really, really short, but you can tell like he kind of spikes it back sometimes. Yeah. The angels are saying Mr. Kendrick, he's like, they did my family dirty. They did my family dirty. He wants his mom to know that he's playing basketball in heaven. He's saying, I'm not missing any games, Mom. I'm not missing any games. Yes, his life was ended very soon, and it was unfortunate. But he wanted people around him to know that he wasn't a punk. Like, he wasn't like a bad kid. It's what the angels are saying. It's just like he wasn't letting people, push him around or bully him. The angels were saying, I had enough of that already. I had enough of that already. I keep picking up on like his family they're going to spend a lot of money trying to get this case solved properly, and it's going to be very hard for them because, like I said, this man, this Jeffries man, he really has, like, he's pulling strings, honey, and it's going to be very hard to get through the shit. They're either going to have to like get a different attorney or go to a different court or go to a different, I know this may sound crazy and I don't know if this is allowed, like if you can get a lawyer from a different state. Like, they're going to have to do something to that extreme, because I keep picking up that like even the courts know, like even the courts was paid money, like hush money. The angels were saying Georgia is one of the slave states, but they're like, like, we know Georgia is one of the white hooded states, obviously, and that's just how it is, and that's not going to change. What the angels are saying, regardless of if there is a black mayor or senator in that state, it's not going to change. The angels are saying the whites rule everything in that state. The angels are saying that you guys are going to hear something in regards to 3 years of this not necessarily being settled out, but it's going to be ruled as homicide. So the angels are saying, however, it's going to take a good total of 7 years for all of this to just be done with, for everything to just come to the light, for everything to like just be honest. It's going to take 7 years. But I really encourage that he's saying, don't give up, don't get up, don't give up, don't give up. It's going to be hard. He's saying, he keeps talking about salute. I don't know if anyone is in the army in his family or they are thinking about getting into the army, but he keeps talking about salute or just like much respect for his family. But yeah, you guys, that's really what I'm seeing. There's going to be an attorney from New York who's going to be interested in this case and possibly work with them. A man, he's kind of short, chubby, Italian looking, dark eyes, dark hair. He's going to be willing to work with them, but it's going to be a hefty price. He's not going to cheat them out of anything, but he's a good attorney and he's not cheap. But he's going to be willing to help them out. Yeah. And there may be a possibility of this lawyer. He may work in New York, but I keep picking up that he's either from New Jersey, Staten Island area, or he has family there, or he has that like Staten Island accent. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was kind of a lot to take in. Good luck with everything to everyone, honestly, and I'll just see you guys next video. Bye.
You can tell I'm a soldier. I want my brain, and all I want to be was a soldier. And if you ain't a